Hey, what is up, everybody? Kate Rosales here, and in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to set up your Google Analytics for your blog. This is essential. Do this from day one. You don't need to use Jetpack. You don't need to use any other type of tracking tool that can track your blog traffic as it comes in. Just use Google Analytics, okay? So you're going to go over to my website, sweetandsimplelife.com, and you are going to head over to my Google Analytics tutorial to walk you through these steps. Some people like text, some people like video. I like both, so I'm giving you both. So log into your Gmail account that you have set up for your blog. You absolutely need to have one set up for your blog, not only for Google Analytics, but for your website. So make sure that you have a Gmail account set up. It's free, it's easy to do. Set up your Gmail account and log into it. Now, when you're on your computer, you're going to sign into that Gmail account, and then you're going to go to this website right here. This URL is analytics.google.com/analytics/web. You can copy and paste it right from my website, type it in as you're watching this tutorial, whatever works for you. Head over there. I'm going to pause this for just a moment because I had way too many tabs going. All right, so too many analytics tabs going anyway. So if you have created your Gmail account and you logged into your Gmail account and went to that URL that I directed you to, you are going to see a page that looks just like this. And we're going to click this button right here that says Start Measuring. All right, now we're going to head back over to my website, and it is going to walk us through the steps for signing up for this account. So you can ignore this picture. It looks a little bit different now. Now it looks like this, but same exact system. We're just going to start entering our information. So what we're going to do is enter our account name, the name of your site, or whatever you want your account analytics name to be. Name it, throw it in there, then include your website name, your website URL. And you obviously will have to have your SSL certificate set up already. So hopefully you've already done that. But if you haven't, make sure you head over to your website host, set up that SSL certificate. If I can speak correctly, that would be wonderful. And then you can get moving. So I'm going to walk you through this process one step at a time. Let's go. Our account name that we're going to use is going to be So step one of our account setup, we are going to type in our account name, choose whatever account name you want, something related to your website, blog, whatever. Choose an account name and then choose your data sharing options. You can check these. It's completely up to you. Make sure you read the examples and you're comfortable with all of your decisions when it comes to your data sharing. All right, then we're just going to hit next. All right, next step is creating your property name. So keep in mind that your account is kind of the umbrella that oversees all of your analytics, and then your individual properties are those individual websites within your account. I'm only going to have one account and one property in that account. That's how I personally choose to set up my blogs. You might want to sell it one day, whatever. I like to keep everything simple, everything organized, streamlined, and that's how I do it. So just type in your property name, whatever it is that you choose, your time zone, your currency, then hit next. Keep in mind that you can edit these things later on. Next step, we are going to tell them about our business. What industry are we in? All right, so I'm coincidentally setting this up for my husband's business, and he's an electrician. So let's just go with, I don't know, homes and garden. All right, it'll have to do. Home and garden for us for now. We're a small business. We're here to what are we here to do? Let's say increase conversion. Measure content. Measure lead gen. That sounds better. Okay, let's focus on those. And then we're just going to hit create. Again, this is an example for my husband's website. So your answers might be a little different. There isn't a right or wrong answer. Just answer the question, right? How do you intend to use Google Analytics for your business? Answer the question as best as you can. Don't worry about what I selected. Focus on your business and how this applies to you. And once you've done that, we can just hit create and see what kind of magic happens. And then we read all these lovely terms. Again, make sure you read these. I've already read them. And I accept, and then keep on scrolling. Additional terms, additional info. Make sure you read it, of course. Accept, and hit I accept. You get that little success message. And now you have a Google Analytics account. We got to move on to the next step, okay? I don't know. I'm not reading that. We can take a tour or we can get set up. Which one do we want to do? Let's see. Hit next. Reports, blah. All right, so once we're here, now it's going to be time to set up our data stream, okay? So that we can start collecting information about the traffic that hits our website. Woohoo! We're making progress here. All right, so we're going to hit web. Let that baby load, and then we are going to type in our website name here. Okay, this is for my husband's website, SanDiegoProElectric.com. And I'm just going to copy this and put it right over here. That's my website. Measure interactions, cool. We can leave that on, don't care. Let's see some magic happen. Okay, so we have a few options once we hit that button, okay? Now we have a couple of options here. Tagging instructions, this is the only way to start collecting data, okay? Is to either add an on-page tag or use an existing on-page tag. We're gonna add a new one. We're going to go with this global site tag. So I'm going to click on that. That's going to start pulling up. But in the meantime, let's head over here back to my tutorial. Again, the images, I'm updating all of these so everything's going to be accurate. But let's go back to our step. Okay, so we set everything up. We set up the analytics account. That was step 1. And now we're adding the tracking code. That is step 2. Okay, so again, we don't have to worry about these images. We're going to change these images. But we do need to install one plugin on our site before we actually add this code, okay? The plugin is called Insert Headers and Footers. So you're gonna go over to your website, go to plugins. Let me move this guy out of the way. We are gonna click on Add New. And it's gonna take a million years to load. That actually wasn't bad at all. We're going to go to search plugins and we're going to type in install headers and it should pop up, but it's not gonna. Install headers and footers. Once it pops up, it's going to look something like this. Insert headers and footers by WP Beginner. Install now. Then we're going to hit activate. Once you hit that activate button, you're going to go over here to the left side of your WordPress dashboard. You are going to see something called settings and then headers and footers. Click on that baby. Granted, this is a brand new site. Everything is new. I just set this up the other day, so this might look a little bit different from what you have, especially if you've been using your site for a while. If you have other code installed here on your site, it might look a little bit different. Try not to panic. Try not to stress. This is the steps for setting things up, but if you need any additional help, hop into my blogging group, Becoming a Blogger, and I will help you out. And now we are simply going to follow our instructions, okay? If you need to head back over to the tutorial, go ahead and do that. You have your text that you need to copy and paste from Google Analytics over to the Insert Headers and Footers plugin on your website. So you have your site here. Anything that needs to go in that header script, you're just going to paste it right here. Very simple. So you're going to head over to those tagging instructions in your Google Analytics account, right? We are just going to copy all of this data right here. Head over to our website. We still have that Insert Headers and Footers plugin open. Drop your cursor right here. Control V. Your script is here and ready to roll. You can always do a quick double check. Do we have everything here? Cool. Okay, we got it here. Good. Make sure you hit save. Okay. Most important thing, don't forget to hit save, because Google Analytics cannot start tracking your data unless this tag is in your account. So make sure that you hit save. I'm only telling you that because this is a mistake that I made the first time around. Don't do that. All right, so tag is here. Once this step is done and you hit save, all you gotta do, you can close this baby, it's already saved. All you have to do is wait a couple of minutes and this data stream will start flowing in and you'll be able to start seeing those analytics. Now, again, this is a brand new site. I doubt there's a single drop of traffic to the site yet. I just set it up, but I just wanted to walk you through the process. So that's how you set up your data stream for your website. All right. So hopefully that was clear and helpful. Again, you can add as many streams as you want to, and you can add as many properties as you want to your Google Analytics account. There may actually be a max, so don't quote me on that, but I know you can add several properties to your Google Analytics account. I personally only add one to each of the Gmail accounts attached to that particular blog, okay? So that's all there is to it. Wait a couple of minutes and then you can start browsing around in your analytics, all right? And I hope that was helpful. I know it's a little bit confusing, a little bit techy. Try not to stress. I'm here for you if you need anything. And you got this. I'm in your corner and I got your back.